The first Thunder Dog has left. It's official. The puppy's adoptions have begun.
After all,
Forever.
always ends.
After an afternoon full of emotions with the dinosaur family gathered for the last time, the Kokorikos went to get WilyKat to come to our house and take a bath. At that moment, it even seemed like the whole gang knew something different was about to happen. I think they noticed the sadness in the air coming from the humans. Yeah, folks. My heart's desire was to buy a big ranch to adopt all these little ones and never separate them. But reality is different. So we had a brief farewell, which wouldn't be the final one yet, because after her bath, she would come back here to the retirement home to meet her new family. On the way, Kat behaved very well in the car, just enjoying her first time outside the house. When we arrived at my house, there was already another freeloader trying to get inside. So Diego held the little tiger while Kokoriko entered the Pitbull mansion. As a good host, I rushed to welcome her, but the poor thing was even scared to see her foster father for the first time. She thought that having a father was just an urban legend. Unlike her deadbeat dad, I don't abandon her. I pay child support and give her affection. And there went Caramello Kimato to get cleaned up. And even though she was in the company of the one who took care of her for months, WilyKat was already missing her mother and 9 siblings. Little did she know that soon after, a spray of water would come, making her even forget her roots. Wow, Will, that's so mean. Why give the poor little thing a bath when she's so tiny and has to go through such a scare? Oh, my dear, first of all, this dog is covered in pure mud because just a little while ago she was rolling around in that pigsty. How was she supposed to go to her new home all dirty, looking like Peppa Pig, and still get her human parents' clothes, the car, and the new house all dirty? Not to mention the relief this big-eared girl will feel after her fur is smooth and crustacean-free, because guys, you know when the fur is so greasy that the grime gets on your hand when you pet her? Well, she was in that rotten state. Neglecting a dog's hygiene is what's cruel. And besides, the water was warm. Perfect for her to relax and get clean. And judging by how calm this little Jujubinha was, I don't think she disliked the doggy spa at all. The humans were really worried that the Thunder Doggies would give us a hard time during the scrubbing, but on the contrary, she ended up being better behaved and more disciplined than Martadella Claramella. But on the other hand, poor thing, right guys? First, she went through the trauma of being separated from her mother and siblings, then she saw a huge male dog up close for the first time in her life, and then she got wet in the rain, losing all her dirty little piglet traits, and guys, there was no shortage of dirt in that water that rinsed her fur. It was like a whole school of fish. After she was refreshed and no longer smelled all musky and wild, we dried her tiny body with Clarina's towel, which turned out to be perfect since both caramel-colored girls are very similar. So with the towel, we removed the excess water and then finished drying her with Kamula's old rickety hairdryer. And once again, we were surprised by Katazinha's super gentle behavior. Really, Chitara raised them very well. Well, or maybe it was just paralyzing fear, right? Who knows? Pet spa finished. I went to check if that weird smell was gone. Now the little one was smelling like wildflowers.
I loved it, until it was time for her new humans to come pick her up. We all stayed together in the garage, keeping the little caramel one company, showing her that everything was okay, that she wasn't alone.
And that empty feeling would soon be filled by her new family, until Fubanka had the terrible idea of giving my beloved little duck to the kid. Hey, Kokoriko, one thing is one thing, another thing is another. Don't mix things up. I don't care if she's a newly traumatized puppy. What matters is that Quacko is mine, only mine, and I'm not sharing it with any needy kid, haha. She enjoyed our inheritance for months, and now she still wants my favorite toy? Oh, come on, she wants everything and still wants it her way, that's enough. The good thing is that with the experience here at my house, your life is complete. The puppy already discovers what a bath is, socializes with other dogs, learns that everyone has their own toy, and as a bonus, even meets a cat, the enemy species. To break this paradigm and grow up as friends with the rats, now the big moment has arrived to meet your newest family. Kawe and Barbara arrived at the foster home super excited to meet their newest four-legged daughter. And WilyKat, who from now on is called Chanel, wagged her tail, showing that she was also charmed by them. It was love at first sight. At that very moment, little Chanel met her grandma and her newest sister, Neela, a caramel-colored pseudo-pinscher who was also recently adopted. The two of them will grow up together. Although Chanel is going to grow much more, they will be best friends and partners in mischief in their home. After licking everyone, we went inside so Chanel could say goodbye to her first family. Chitara's birth and foster family was already at the window waiting for her, worried about where their caramel-colored girl was. All the Thunder Dogs warmly welcomed Chanel's new parents. Imagine a group that loves having visitors. They got lots of affection, attention, cuddles, and love from the couple. And if it's true that dogs can sense whether humans have good or bad energy, these two definitely have the green seal of approval. There was a moment when the Thunder Dogs piled on top of Chanel for a group hug. The few hours she had been away had already made them miss her a lot, until the moment of goodbye arrived. Sad because she is the first puppy who will truly feel the pain of missing her big family. However, happy that this little one found a great family and won't be a puppy likely to survive on the streets by sheer luck. Goodbye, Chanel WilyKat. May you have a long, happy life, full of love, health, treats, walks, and friendship. You will become just like your sweet mom, Chitarina. We will never forget you. Thank you for trusting us with the beginning of your precious little life. Go with God.